Do you feel like when you are talking to your friends, they are not internally respecting you and they are always shifting their body language away from you? And also, you have also tried following all of the common advice out there, like keep your eye contact straight and have a firm handshake, but none of it seems to be working. Well, don't worry, because 4 years ago, I was at exactly the same position as you are in right now, but I have managed to solve this problem for myself and also for the client I'm working with right now. That's why in today's video, I'm gonna give you a 3-step plan that will help you to make your friends respect you 10 times more. The first and the most important thing is not your handshake, it's not your eye contact, it is how you speak. Because most people speak in a fluffy way. They try to make everything soft, everything to sound nice. But if you make everything sounds nice, nothing will stand out. And you best believe, nobody in this world will take you seriously if you are always speaking in a very soft way. That's why when you will start your sentence, you cannot say, I think this is the best thing that we can do. In my opinion, we should do this. I guess that this is the best course of action. Do you think that sounds respectable? Do you think that you would follow some leader, someone who is in authority, who would speak like this? No. And that is the problem. But what is a solution to this problem? I think that we should go to theater this Saturday. If I just cut out, I think so, it will sound much more clear. Let's go to the theater on Saturday. Much more authority, much more control, and much more respective energy. That's why if you want to say some stupid fluff that you internally know that nobody is gonna respect, then don't say it. I think so. In my opinion, I guess these words before your sentence will destroy your sentence completely because they feel that needy energy that you want to please them. The solution to this problem is to, instead of saying, I think so, I guess, in my opinion, is to just say, let's do this. That sounds like you own the entire theater yourself. If you were going onto the plane, but on the airport it said that that plane will go through a hurricane, do you want your pilot to be, yeah, I think I have went through a hurricane somewhere in my life? You would want your pilot to say, hell yeah, I have been through thousands upon thousands of hurricanes in my life. I can do this like a breeze. Easy, no difficulty. By the way, when I was speaking about this, a helicopter is flying. Yeah, a helicopter is flying through my house. Now you need to know how to speak up your mind in tough situations, and I'm gonna show you the benefit of this. Imagine you again being on a group meeting, and that one friend, David, will come into the group and will say something completely hideous, something so unrespectable that everyone internally would feel extremely cringe. But what 99% of people would do, they would not call out David on his bullshit, they would just say, that's nice, David, I hope you had fun. But if you truly have balls in your entire body, you will say to David, David, why did you do that? I don't think that was nice. The thing here is to call out someone else's bullshit. I'm not telling you to become a dickhead. I'm not telling you to become someone who is always arguing with people. I'm telling you, if someone will say something that you internally don't respect, call it out. And I'm gonna show you the benefit right now. People will think that if they will call someone out on their bullshit, that means they are breaking the social norm and nobody will like them. But actually, the opposite is the truth in this scenario. If you will call someone out on their bullshit, they will internally respect you. If you say it in a kind way, they will not hate you, they will not resent you, you will not make the situation awkward. The only thing that you will make is other people respect you. Just imagine if you were sitting in that group and someone were to call David on his bullshit. Would you think that that person is awkward? Would you think that that person is breaking the social norms? No, you would just think, whoa, this person really has the balls to call out David on his bullshit. Well, I think I'm gonna internally respect that person. If you want to say your opinion, say it. If you have been on a movie with a lot of friends and a lot of friends will say that, oh, the movie was shit. For example, everyone said the Minecraft movie was shit. I said, oh shit, I liked it a lot. I think it was 7 out of 10. It was not bad, it was not shit, but I thought it was solid 7 out of 10. And that shows that I have character. I'm standing by my own values. And that's what 99% of people cannot do. And I remember a story, once I was with my crush on a theater play. But after the theater ended, I asked my crush, what did you think about that theater play? And she responded by, I did not like it, but internally, I liked it. And At that situation, I stood quiet. I didn't say even a single word to her. But if I was not a stupid pussy, then I were to tell her that I actually really enjoyed that theater show. And if we look at this from a completely different perspective, do you think she would respect me more or less if I told her my honest opinion? Of course, much more. That's why if you will see someone doing some stupid behavior that you internally don't respect whatsoever, call them out politely. I don't want you to be a dickhead. I don't want you to argue with the other person. I want you to just call it out in a polite way. For example, John, that sounds kind of serious. Why did you do that? See, that sounds much more like a polite question than an attack. Yes, it still shows assertiveness with that little bit of a disgusted body language, but on the other hand, it is not directly attacking the person. That's why, from now on, if someone will say something that you truly don't agree with, it is okay to break the norm. Everyone is breaking the norm these days. On Instagram, everybody is attacking each other. In real life, people are scared to do it. Second thing, you will not be awkward. The only thing that you will achieve is much more respect for yourself and even from other people around you. And now let's move to one of the most important habits that highly respectful people are doing. When someone will insult you, when someone will try to take a bite out of you, 99% of what people would either try to argue with them and try to prove their point with logic, or they will get immediately sad like little pussies and little bitches. But what highly respected people are doing is none of these two. They will not get defensive, nor they will get offensive. They will rub it off like this. If someone, for example, will tell you, Martin, that is a very interesting set of clothes you have on you right now, and they will have this disgusted face, they will have this disgusting tone of voice. What you can do is to rub their passive-aggressive insult like this. Yeah, Karen, good observation. Yeah, I love these clothes. They are one of my best clothes in my entire closet. See, it is funny and it doesn't show that that insult got under my skin. And I also gave that person a compliment for being extremely observant. What do you think Karen is now gonna do? Do you think she's gonna insult me more and more and more? No, because now she knows that it is not getting under my skin. It is like you having a bulletproof vest and someone is shooting bullets at you, but pew, 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 pew. You're just deflecting everything and nothing will go under your skin because you are deflecting everything with humor and kindness. And this is what extremely respectful people are doing. They will not try to argue like 99%. They will not try to be sad like the 99%. They will just say, you are right. And they will keep the atmosphere funny. And that will show to the other person, your insult does not affect me. Because I am already happy with who I am. And if you try to change me, if you try to pull these insults, these aggressive words on me, I do not care. And by the way, because you got this far, I really know that you care about improving your charisma and your social skills. That's why, as the first link in the description, it is my private coaching there. So if you want to know everything that I know about communication skills, charisma, social skills, then the first link in the description is the private coaching by me. You can click it right now and I will see you right there. And if you want to know what habit stops 99% of people from becoming the top 1% communicators, you should click this video right here. Live a happy life.